We get ready for the opening face-off on pad B. The MD7 White are looking to continue their win streak. They've won 5 in a row. Today they take on the Oshawa Minor Generals. Davis to take the face-off for the... Get another man on the ice here. We got them all lined up and we're ready to go. There's the drop of the puck. Davis wins the draw against Jackman, sweeps it into the zone. Chance to clear it out for Moore. Knocked down by number 92. He holds the blue line. Toros pick it up and fire it down the ice. Going all the way back to number 92. Strazel check, turns it over. Strazel Jack knocks that one down. Moore's trying to find it. Davis is going to put pressure on Boyd before they hit the blue line. Jeffrey was in offside. Toros trying to bring it in. That's Boyd going for a shot. First shot of the game goes in wide of the net and behind the goal. Jackman's going to be there to pick it up. Ethan Jackman trying to get around Strazel check right there. Jeffrey with a shot. That one high and wide of the net. Chance for Kennedy to clear it out here for Oshawa. And he does find some open ice all the way down the ice it goes. Moore's going back there to pick it up in his own zone. Moore with a lead pass for Jackman, was too far past him. Now he's trying to get past number 88. And Jackman got taken into the bench right there in front of the Toros. That goes in behind the net. Christian Thomas getting the start for the Toros tonight. Strzelchuk dumps it back into the Toro zone and behind the net. They find it and clear it out. Comes all the way down the ice. As that was Clark with a backhand pass that gets picked off by the Toros, but our dog brought it in offside. The face off, our dog wins it. Comes out into the blue line. Our dog makes his way around his man. Now he gets into the zone here right in front of us as he got taken in by Clark. McCartan tries to clear it out, and it is going to make its way past the blue line. As number 16, Pye, tried to pick McCartan with a backhand, clears it down the ice. Sterling's going back there to pick it up for the Toros. Nowhere to go. He's going to take the long way around him behind the net. Sterling with a lead pass out through center ice to get it out of the zone. Sterling fell down, which could lead to an opportunity, and it got picked off there by Clark with a shot that got blocked there by the defenseman. Goes in behind the net. Clark tries to find another man to fire it around the boards. Toros pick it up, and it's our dog leading it out. Our dog going up there with McNeil. It's just our dog against Scott, and he scores! Our dog opens up the scoring 2 minutes and 28 seconds into the game, 1-0 Toros. That is the start that the Toros needed. Hunter wins the drop for Oshawa, goes back into the general zone. Uses the boards, moves it up through center ice. There's up number 3, letting it out for Oshawa, trying to get around Dobbs. Not going to happen. Toros pick it up. Try and get it out of their own zone. Here they come, McCann in, and it comes in offside as Beck goes ahead of him. Toros win the draw, but number 6 picks it up. Rolls it into the Toro zone. Chance to clear it out. It goes through a backhand. Kept in there at the line by number 4. Here comes a chance for Strazel. Jack throws it at the net. And a big save there by Thomas with a blocker. Goes back to the line. Still keeps it in. That shot gets knocked down. The Toros are trying to clear it out. Throws it at the net. That's going in wide of the goal. Number 6 is in behind the goal, trying to find somebody out in front of the net. There's a pass out of front, gets picked off by the Toros. Got to clear it out. That's not going to work. Collette holds the line there for Oshawa. Another opportunity with a shot. That got blocked before it hit the net. Oshawa putting on pressure though. Strazel's shot got taken down. Here's a chance to clear it out. And it does get past number 4. Here comes Best. Best couldn't get around the number 87 Smith for Oshawa. Best is trying to find that puck. He's going to lose it there to number 6, who fires it back into the Toro zone and behind the net. As Oshawa was going off on a line change as well. Toros trying to get it out of their own zone. Lead up pass was too far. Logan Riesler's trying to get it out of the zone. That didn't work. It still stays in there. Goes in behind the net. Toros trying to start it out. Starting with Boyd. Boyd going up there with Jeffrey as well. Boyd reaches the blue line. Getting around McCartan with a shot. And he fanned on it. Went wide of the net. Boyd's going to find it in behind the goal though. And he gets taken into the board. And that's going to be the first penalty of the game coming up. Jackman's going to take the offensive draw against McCartan here to the left of Scott. There's a face-off. Jackman wins the draw. Trying to get it out of his puck and beat McCartan into the corner. Jackman tries for a wraparound. And a nice defensive play there by McCartan to block that. Jackman still with the puck. Throws it on goal. Knocked down there by number 91. But the Toros still have the puck. Boyd. Nice move there by Boyd. Dropped it for Jackman. Ethan Jackman trying to get away from his man, and McCartan tripped him up. Jeffrey's going to find that puck. Go back to the line for Moore, who goes for a shot. Didn't make it through. Oshawa's trying to clear it out, and Jackman was able to hold the line. Here comes an opportunity coming up here with a shot. That went wide of the net. Melnichuk's in there, trying to get it for Oshawa. McCartan's trying to sweep it out. Toros are putting on pressure. But Oshawa's clearing out everything in front of the net. Moore's trying to pinch in and keep that in. He tried for a drop pass for Jeffrey, gets taken away. And McCartan is going to relieve from pressure, dumping it down the ice. Toros find the puck, bounce it out the boards, it started out through center ice. Jackman's trying to get to that puck as fast as he can to beat Clark. Clark goes in behind his own net. Jackman's going to meet him there and find that loose puck. Ethan Jackman with the puck on his stick, looking to spin away from his man. Clark knocked that down. Boyd's going to find the loose puck from the face-off circle though. Spins away from his man. Boyd. Taken off his stick by McCartan. McCartan going up there with his man. That pass for number 77 rolled off his stick. McCartan again with the backhand. Knocked down by Boyd. Boyd trying to get around Melnichuk. That didn't work. But Jackman's going to do exactly that, but it comes in offside. Our Doug will take the face off just inside the blue line. There's a chance for Pye to clear it out, and he does with the backhand right through center. There's a chance for the Toros to clear it out. There's Alvarez. There's a pass knocked down by Clark. Goes back into the zone where Collette finds it for Oshawa, trying to put it into the zone, and it's going to be offside. Face up. Right there at the blue line. Toros try and find it. There's that McNeil up there for his man. There's a shot. Scores! It handcuffs Scott. A nice shot there by our dog. Makes it 2-0 in favor of the Toros. A high shot that eluded Clark, or eluded Scott, has got the Toros up by 2. Spooner in his own zone. Getting pressured there by McHenry. McHenry throws it out in front and they hit the side of the net. They're still digging for the loose puck. And they find it and they score! Brandt out in front of the net, put the loose puck in, and the lead is extended to 3 at 3-0. Toros not letting up early. They've got 3 goals. Not even the end of the first period. Brandt's trying to find that puck. He just got that goal to extend the lead to 3. But here comes Oshawa starting it through center. Led by number 6. He's all alone with a shot. Stopped there by Thomas as he steered it aside into the corner. Number 4 tried to keep that puck in. That's not going to work as Best let it out of the zone. Best got a pass up there for Brandt, but it was too far ahead of him. And now it goes back into the Toros zone. Another lead pass got broken up. Here's Krasinchuk with a shot. Easy save there for Thomas. Face off to the left of Christian Thomas. And the Toros win the draw. Boyd trying to get that puck out of danger here, but Oshawa is putting pressure on. Kept in at the blue line. Toros trying to get that puck out, and now it's Moore who does so. Melnichuk knocks it down, moves it out through center. This pass for Krasinchuk was past him, and now the Toros pick it up. Jackman. Ethan Jackman. Got to get around his man, does so, and leads the zone. Jackman's got Jeffrey out in front. Instead, he's going to try for the wraparound. And a nice backhand pass out in front is going to get taken away by Davis out in front here. and Davis chips it out past the defenseman down the ice. Toros getting the puck to this Boyd. Boyd with a lead pass for Jackman, too far past him, and it just goes back into the zone. Turned over, and Jeffrey was almost off on a breakaway, but he didn't take the puck with him. He might get another opportunity here, though. Jackman with the puck. Try for a drop pass for Jeffrey to lead the zone. Jackman, instead of drop passing that one, slaps it all the way down the ice and behind the goal. We're in the last minute of play here in the first period. Jackman trying to block that pass off. Another lead pass is going to be tipped up at the line by Moore. Moore for Jeffrey. Jeffrey fell as he tried to take a one-timer. Melnichuk over for his man, number 77, McCartan right here in front of us, turns it over to Jackman. Ethan Jackman digging for the puck. So is Boyd. Nice defensive play by Boyd to hold the blue line and get it to his man, Ethan Jackman. 15 seconds left. Toros might have one more opportunity to extend their lead. Here it comes out in front of the net, and Boyd got taken down by McCartan before he got a shot away. Jeffrey's going to find the puck though. Jeffrey turns it over to Strzelchuk. Toros take a 3-0 lead after one period of play. Opening face-off to start period number 2. Our dog to take the draw. He's got 2 goals in the game. He scored the first 2, and Brant got the third one. There's a pass for McCartan past him. Our dog's going to get to the puck. Dumps it in behind the net. Defenseman moves it over there for number 16, Hunter, who tries to get it out. Here comes the opportunity to clear it out, and knocked down by Sterling, who fires it back into the Oshawa zone. Here comes the opportunity for our dog. He picked that off. Our dog trying to find his man poked away from him. Might be the first test coming up here for Thomas. That backhand got blocked there by Sterling, and then he goes crashing into the board. Pye digging for the puck in the corner. Rusler's trying to take it away from him. Logan Rusler trying to find that puck in scrum. Oshawa come up with it. McCartan with a shot, and Thomas stood up against the post to steer that aside. Here comes McNeil to lead it out. McNeil trying to chip it past his man for a pass for Rohrbeck, but that pass didn't work. But here's another lead pass for our dog. Not going to go anywhere. Oshawa pick it off and come in onside. Sterling finds the puck and clears it out. That's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing call. Big defensive draw gets won by Oshawa, but the Toros come away with the puck, and it's Brant. Brant trying to find the puck in his skates. He tried for a pass for McKenna, and that didn't work, and gets bumped back into the Toros zone for Lewis as he picks it up, trying to clear it out. Gets knocked down there by Collette. He's got Spooner right in front of the goal, and Spooner trying to get a shot away. Couldn't do so. He was trying to go to his backhand, but he couldn't get it away. And Brant gets the opportunity to clear it out, and he does just that, poking it out through center. Knocked down there by Lewis, who fires it all the way down the ice, and it goes for icing. Davis against Jackman as the face-off is to the left of Thomas, and the Toros win the draw. Big face-off draw win for Jackman. There's a shot, gets blocked there by Jackman. Jackman doing everything here. He took the face-off, he blocked that shot, and now he's trying to start it out for Boyd. Boyd leading it over the blue line, sweeps it all the way in. That's not going to hit the goal as it goes in behind the net. Kept in by Moore at the line. Jackman tried to hold it in as well, but Oshawa pick it up. Here they start trying to outmuscle Jackman in the corner, but Jackman was able to take him in and take the puck away. Jackman finds it and clears it out. Scott fell down there in the Oshawa zone. He better get back up because the Toros are coming right back at him, led by Jackman. Get it poked away from him. Moore, it's like a pile up right there at the Toros bench to find the puck. It squirts free for Boyd. Logan Rusler chips it up through center. Taken away. Might be an opportunity coming up here. There's a shot that dribbles in wide of the net. Moore's going to be there. And Melnichuk's trying to put pressure on Moore right here in front of us. Davis is helping him out, going back to the line. Strzelchuk's going for a shot, and it's going to go right into the glove of Tristan Thomas as Kennedy was looking for a rebound. All the scoring in the game came in the first period. Our dog with 2 and Brant with 1 has the Toros up 3-0. And here they start at the center with Rohrbeck. Rohrbeck all on his own, trying to beat number 9 as well. Rohrbeck Just slid it wide of the net. He slid it through the crease. He had Scott beat, but he slid it right through the crease. Tapped into the line by Lewis. Lewis goes for a shot. That gets blocked and rolls in behind the net. Our dog to find that puck. Trying to clear it out for Oshawa. They started a break out through center ice. Led by his man. That's McCartan who throws it at the goal, went wide of the net. The other McCartan's over there to pick it up. There's a shot. Turned over to Ricardo Alvarez, who's going to get it out. And release some pressure getting up there for McNeil. McNeil's pass got broken up there by McCartan, but he's going to find it again and try to throw it again. That again got blocked there by McCartan and fires down the ice. Alvarez trying to turn on his speed. McCartan's right here in front of us to get to the puck. But McCartan lost his wheels and Alvarez clears it out. Trying to find that puck and sweep back in as Alvarez again clears it out through center. Trying to find that puck. Our dog was almost off to the races. He's out there for the hat trick. Scott was not in the net there. It goes in behind the net as it goes for an icing call. Face off to the right of Thomas. Gets one by Brandt. Brandt to clear it out. Not going to happen. And number 7, Collette tried to get it through. Collette still digging for the rebound. His shot went wide of the net. Sterling finds the puck. Fires it around the board. Gets knocked down there by the defenseman. Throws it at the goal. Rusler tried to knock that down. Spooner finds the puck. Oshawa putting on a little bit more pressure in this period. Spooner turns it over to Besto and he's going to lead it out. Logan Rusler with a couple of opportunities to clear it, and he does up there for Brandt. But Brandt's not going to go very far as he turns it over to McCartan. Now Brandt's got the puck on a stick with a trying for a shot, and he was getting hooked before he could get it away. It's still there in the Oshawa zone though. Throws it at the goal, that got blocked. And now number 10 is going to clear it out. Number 10 leads it in for Oshawa. Throws it at the goal, that went wide. Still trying to find the puck, bounces it off the boards around the goal. Rusler. Logan Rusler had it taken away from him. And Best clears it out through center. Here comes Brandt, turning on the jet to get around number 4. Brandt with a shot. Stop there with the glove of Scott with his first big save of the day, but he wasn't in the net, and Rohrbeck almost fired that one home. Toros still putting pressure on Brandt, trying to find the puck. Into the feet there, Best trying to find it. He gets taken down, kept into the line by Rusler. Still stays in the Oshawa zone. Tried to set it at the front as Best was sitting all alone. Couldn't find the puck though. McHenry's going to find it in the corner. McHenry goes back to the line for Sterling, trying to get his shot through. That's going to go wide of the net. Best is going to find the puck and try and go back to the line for Rusler as Oshawa picks it off and leads it out through center ice. Trying to split the D. All alone is Hunter. Hunter against Smith. Big save there by Tristan Thomas on the breakaway off Hunter. And another shot that got fired away. Oshawa haven't had many shots, but all of them that have made it through have been blocked by Thomas. Here come the Toros, Ethan Jackman. Jackman going up there with Sterling. Makes his way around a man. Just Jackman and Scott, and a big blocker save there by Scott as they stopped Jackman on the breakaway. But Jackman still not giving up on the puck in behind the net. Oshawa declared out through center, kept in the line by Sterling. It gets poked away from him though, and now Oshawa started out. Trying for another breakout. Here's the pass. Spooner's all alone this time. Stopped there by Thomas. Spooner might have lost control of the puck, and Thomas was able to take it away from him. Faceoff gets won by Oshawa, and Boyd trying to pick it up. Boyd from his own zone he starts. Getting around number 8, sweeps it into the zone. Here comes Jackman. He missed on the first breakaway. That one he's not. He goes top shelf that time, and he makes it 4-0, and there's the bow and arrow celebration. Faceoff gets won by Davis. Toros have a 4-0 lead now on the goal by Jackman. Number 8 clears it up through center for Rizzler. Logan Rizzler with a pass up there for our dog, trying to find it at the blue line. Gets swept at the net. Stopped there by Scott. And no, it's squeaked into the goal. It makes it 5-0 in favor of the Toros. We're going to get a change in goal as Hardy has now come in to replace Scott in the Oshawa net. Here's a chance. That shot goes wide of the net. Sterling fires it around the boards as he took McCartan down in behind the net. McCannaran's going to find it, and so is Brant. Brant couldn't make it past Clark though. Goes back into the zone for Sterling, who clears it out for Beth. Too far past him. Brant's got to get to that puck. Brant's all by himself, trying for his shot, but he found on it, goes in behind the goal. His lead pass got taken away. Sterling's going to keep it in at the blue line. It squeaked out, and Sterling couldn't hold the line as Oshawa tried to put it back in. Sterling's still in there trying to fight for the puck, along with McCannaran, who dumps it in behind the net. Fired around the boards. McCannaran's going to be there to block it off. McCartan's in there trying to get rid of it for Oshawa, and now they're going to start it out through center. The other McCartan clears it out. Here comes Oshawa starting it through center, but it gets taken away, and it was in the feet of Sterling. Here's McCartan with a shot, blocked there by Lewis before it hit the net. Sterling still working over low in the corner. Sterling trying to find an opening to clear that puck out, and he does. And Lowe knocks it down at center, but the Toros pick up the loose puck, and it's McCannaran trying to find something to do with the puck. Starting out through center ice is Oshawa. Nice defensive play there by Lewis, who took a couple whacks there at McCartan, who throws it at the goal. Another McCartan shot got blocked. And there's a chance to clear it out, kept into the line. Brant's going to try and get it out. A spin around shot over there for McCartan. McCartan with a pass there for Pye, out of front of the net, and the other McCartan missed the net. He had the wide open goal to break the shutout, and he fired it wide. Here comes Jackman, who's got a goal in the game, and Boyd was in offside. We're going to face off just inside the Oshawa blue line. Jackman to take it for the Toros, bats it back into the Oshawa zone. Boyd knocks it down. Boyd, Jeffrey, and Jackman line are out for the Toros. They enjoy a 5-0 lead here in the second period. Rolls in behind the net. Oshawa is trying to get it out of the zone. And they're going to start it out through center right now, trying to start a 3-on-2 break. And that's Hunter, who leads the way, dropping it off for Spooner. Spooner spins away from Jackman and sets up Collette from the slot area. Stopped there by Thomas out in front of the net, and no rebound is awarded. Our dogs against Hunter. Hunter wins the job, bounces it into the zone. We got 3:20 left to go here in the second period. Number 65 couldn't hold the line for Oshawa. He tries to move it over for his defensive partner. That gets broken up by Moore. But number 65 finds it again. Taken away from him. Back Hill. Hill back, sorry. He knocked it down. McNeil with a pass for our dog. Hill Beck finds it again and puts it back into the Toro zone. Our dog working on Spooner over there in the corner. Toros are going to pick it up with Rohrbeck, leading out of the zone. Rohrbeck had a glorious opportunity here earlier on a breakaway, and he's going to get that same opportunity here. Rohrbeck scores! And that'll make it 6-0 in favor of the Toros. It doesn't matter who's in the Oshawa net right now because the Toros are firing on all cylinders. Now they've got to go on Hardy. Moves it back into the zone. Here comes Brant to find that loose puck. In behind the net, Clark trying to get rid of it. Toros are going to find it and try for a backhand. Not down. Toros trying to find the loose puck. That one didn't make it through. Another quick shot, and they score again out in front of the net to make it 7-0 in favor of the Clarington Toros. It's actually not going to be a goal. They were celebrating like it was a goal, but we're going to get a face-off to the left actually. Still 6-0. Oshawa trying to get it out. McCannaran knocks it down at the blue line. That shot got blocked. Trying to find that loose puck is Oshawa to get it out. That pass went off a skate. Sterling's trying to find it. Couple whacks away, it's Brant as he tried to get a shot away. That got blocked. Still stays in the Oshawa zone. Sterling trying to get rid of it, and Oshawa started out. They come out of their own zone and stay onside. With Davis, a shot. Went off the post. Oshawa's not getting any breaks here. That shot bounced past Thomas, but it didn't bounce past the post. Thomas has got a best friend behind him, and he just bailed him out. Right there at the penalty box, the Toros are going to find it. Brant trying to get around Davis to fight for that puck and keep it in the Oshawa zone. We're in 1:25 left to go here in the second period. Sterling goes back to the line where Riesler wasn't there yet, so the Toros are offside. Now Logan Riesler fires it in behind the net, and Clark is going to pick it up for Oshawa out of his own zone. Clark with a pass, went past his man all the way down the ice. Here's Riesler to clear it out. Not going to get a pass. Sternachuk. Sturzelchuk finds it in the corner. Sturzelchuk trying to go back to the line for Lowe. Taken away by Boyd. But Lowe is going to do all he can to keep it in the zone. Boyd takes it away from him though. Boyd had Jackman on a breakaway there if he would have got a pass to him. Boyd again has it right there at the blue line. Goes back in behind the net. Number 4 with the pass gets picked off there by Jeffrey. He gets the opportunity to throw it at the net. 25 seconds left to go here in a second period of a 6-0 Toros lead. Rolls in, and Hardy's going to take no chances there. He's going to pounce on the loose puck. We'll get a face off to the right of Hardy, and Oshawa's trying to clear it out. Boyd's going to be there to pick it up. As we reach last minute, we might get one more opportunity here for the Toros. They've already got a 6-0 lead, trying to clear it out. And there goes the buzzer. Then period number 2. We will head to one more period here at the Garnet B. Rickard with the Toros up by a 6-pack. 15 minutes left to go as we get ready for the drop of the puck of the third period. McCartan to take the draw against our dog that gets won by our dog. Goes back there for Rohrbeck. Couldn't take the puck in at the blue line. Rohrbeck's got a goal in the game. He scored on the breakaway. But here comes Oshawa. With a shot by McCartan, that hit a leg and goes in behind the net. Trying to find that loose puck of the Toros to get it out. That hit him in, and Lewis poked it out of the zone. Again, Lewis is trying to find it in his skates, and Rohrbeck helps him out, and then gets tripped up. And there's going to be a penalty for tripping him up there, and the Toros are going to the power play. The Toros, after losing their first 2 games, have been on fire, and tonight has been no different. They've got a 6-0 lead and a chance to clear it out. Knocked down there by Brant, trying to get it past Hunter. That's not going to work. Collette's going to find the puck and get it out. No, nice play there by Ricardo Alvarez to hold the line. And then Sterling. Now it finally comes out, led by Collette. Collette couldn't get around McHenry, though, as McHenry puts it back in his own zone, trying for a lead pass. Knocked down by an Oshawa player, another backhand knocked down by McHenry. Toros trying to find it and get it out. They're on the power play here as Brant gets tripped up. No penalty, but the Toros still on the power play. Sterling, nice defense, nice move there at the blue line. That's going to come out past McNeil and squirt through center ice. From the Flames logo, he has a pass up there for Brant. Brant backhands it just a little bit past the blue line where McHenry puts it fully into the Oshawa zone. And then McHenry takes low down. Couldn't get to the loose puck though. And Hardy, as he saw a Toro player coming at him, dives for a face-off. Jackman takes the offensive draw, gets won by Davis. Rolls in behind the net. Boyd's going to be there, gets taken away by number 87 to clear it out for Oshawa. That's hit off Boyd, he's trying to dig for the puck. McHenry turns it over to Beth right there at the penalty box and fires it back into the Oshawa zone. Spooner from his own zone gets it poked away from him by Jackman, and now it goes past Beth down the ice. Logan Riesler is going back there to retrieve the puck for the Toros. Go to his backhand, back a couple of whacks away at it, and number 87 holds it in for Oshawa. Trying to get some help from Davis to take that puck away from Riesler, as Boyd helps him out as well. The fight for the puck right there at the penalty box. 10 seconds left on the power play as Riesler backhands it back into the zone. There's a pass that gets knocked down by Boyd. Toros trying to find the puck. Goes in behind the net for Boyd. Boyd took up a check in behind the goal. And here's the opportunity to clear it out through center. And kept into the line there by Riesler. Logan Riesler uses the boards to fire it back in behind the net. There's a shot that goes out all the way down the ice. Riesler's going to go off. Have to go back to get it. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. There's a pass out through center for Ethan Jackman to make his way around his man, but turned it over to number 8. As Kennedy tried to put it back into the Toros zone. Toros find it, step it down the ice, and it has enough for an icing call. It's going to be a face-off to the left of Christian Thomas, and the Generals are trying to dig for the face-off to get the win. Best tries to get it out, and he does it through center ice. Here come the Toros, led out by our dog, looking for the hat trick. Oh, on his own. He had him beaten, it rolled off his stick. Then he throws it out in front for Moore. Couldn't get his shot away as he tried to go to the backhand on the turnaround. Rohrbeck finds it. Rohrbeck tries for a pass out of front. Moore's going to find it in his stick. Our dog trying to keep it in. Does so with a backhand deep into the Oshawa zone and behind the net for Davis. Rohrbeck picks it off. Looking for his second of the game. Better scoring opportunity. Left pad save. Rebound out of front. Gets tripped high and wide. As Strzelchuk fell. Throws it out of front. Left pad save. Rebound out of front for Rohrbeck. He couldn't put it in. Our dog. Toros putting pressure on again. 6 goals isn't enough for them. Moore going to find the puck at the face-off circle. Davis trying to get it out. Couple whacks away at it for Strzelchuk. Here comes a chance for Minowchuk to clear it out, and he does down the ice. Lewis back in his own zone to retrieve the puck as we almost reach 10 minutes left to go here in the game. Clark trying to hold it in. Minowchuk puts it back into the Toros zone, and it comes in offside. Face off here right inside the Toros blue line as it gets won by the Toros. But Oshawa is picking up the puck. McCartan going for a shot. Rode in a net stop there easily with Thomas steering it aside into the corner. Toros pick it up through center with Sterling. Sterling trying to split the D. And he gets taken down there. But the Toros are going to find the loose puck. And it's going to be Brandt in the corner getting work by McCartan. Sterling's going to try and help out, but it's squirts free from McCartan, who gets it to the other McCartan. Turns it over. There's a shot that gets knocked down. Uses the boards, fires it around, and McCannaran's going to pick up the puck. McCannaran right here in front of us gets taken down by Clark. Couldn't get his shot away, and here comes the McCartan. One of the McCartans leads it out through center at the blue line, going up there with Pye. He tried for a backhand pass. For Pye, it went off a skate. 9 minutes exactly left to go. McCartan trying to hold the line. Toros trying to get it out and release some pressure. Gets it by low for McCartan. McCannaran dumps it down the ice. Rosen behind the goal. Opportunity here to clear it out as he moves it for Pye past him. Nice play there by Brandt to keep it in. Comes out through center for Alvarez. Rolled over his stick as Pye's trying to get to the loose puck, going up there with McCartan. Pye over there for McCartan, broken up, but it's going to be another opportunity here for McCartan, and that pass rolled over his stick. Chance to clear out, ring around the board, kept in by Clark. Oshawa putting pressure on in the Toros zone, at least trying to break the shutout, and it gets past. No, Clark again is able to come up with a great defensive play to hold it in there. McCartan pulls it to his forehand, and here comes Hunter looking for a shot. Hunter's shot went wide and behind the net. Fires it around the goal. Toros has got to clear it out. Gets past Clark, and now here they come out through center. Led by Brent. Brent trying to chip it past his man, and now he's all alone. Brent couldn't go anywhere past Collette. Boyd to find that loose puck and tipped it down low for Brent. He turns it over and kept in at the line by Best. Best goes for a backhand, A weak one gets knocked down by Clark, but Jeffrey's going to pick it up. Jeffrey has Boyd out in front. Brant couldn't find the puck. Clark does, but he couldn't clear it out past Best at the blue line. Best still trying to hold it in there, but Oshawa does poke it out with Collette, firing it down the ice. Starting out of their own zone, are the Toros trying to get it out. There's a pass for Hunter that was past him, and now the Toros started out with Boyd. Jackman. Jackman, nice move to get around his man, and now Jackman is all alone with Hardy, and he scores to make it 7-0, and now he's going to ride the stick. Jackman, with his second of the game, has extended the lead to 7-0 now here at the Garnet B record. Knocked down there by our dog, up there for Rohrbeck all alone, scores! And Rohrbeck pops his second of the game, and you can make it 8-0 in favor of the Toros. Wins the draw, moves it out through center. Gets knocked down there by Sternachuk, who tried to put it back into the Toro zone. There's a pass there for Rohrbeck, who's out there for the hat trick, but it gets taken away from him. There's a pass by Hill back to taken away from him. Still trying to find that puck. Still in the zone. Rohrbeck takes Sternachuk into the boards. There's a chance there for Kennedy. Rolled over his stick. He finds it and reaches the blue line. Fires it in behind the net. Toros trying to find a way to get it out. Pass there for Moore past him. And Melnichuk tried to chip it back into the Toro zone. The battle for it right there at the face-off. Lewis comes in offside as Rohrbeck fires it in behind the net. Here comes Davis starting it out. Davis's pass almost got picked up by Moore, but it does come out through center. Here comes Kennedy to dump it deeper in behind the net. 5:33 left to go here in the game of an 8-0 Toros lead. Tried to chip it out through center for Sterling, trying to get it past his man. They're digging for it. Kennedy with a drop pass. Here's the shot. Stop there. It might have been stopped or fired wide of the net. Here comes a chance to clear it out. Gets past Clark, and Sterling's trying to hustle for it. Sterling trying to take advantage of a turnover by Lowe. It's just Sterling against Hardy. And he scores! Nice move there by Sterling to make his way around Hardy and then have the finishing touch to put it into the empty net and make it 9-0 in favor of the Toros. Everything is coming 3 so far. The Toros had 3 in the first, 3 in the second, and now 3 in the third, which have them at a 9-0 lead. And they're still not done here in the third period. McCartan trying to find that puck. They lead it up through center with Brant, dropping it back there for Boyd, trying to get his shot away. That got blocked. Couple whacked away at it from Clark, trying to get it out of his zone. And that's going, and he kept in at the line. Tried to get kept in there by McCannon, but as he went for his shot, he fanned on it and it came out. McCartan picks it up. Trying to split the D for an opportunity as McCartan with his shot. Got stopped, goes in behind the net. McCartan still trying to dig for the puck in behind the net. Went high and wide. Alvarez is going to pick it up for the Toros and clear it out. Rolls in. It's going to be an easy save there for Thomas, and he's going to take no chances out in front of the net. Back to play there. It was Jackman who slid into the boards, but he got up all right. 2:45 left to go. Melnichuk trying to clear it out. Here come the Toros. There's a pass. Nice pass there for Rohrbeck. In for the hat trick. But this time, Hardy came up with a big save to deny Rohrbeck of the hat trick. Our dog to take some face off. Looks like we're on running time now. Here comes starts it out through center. Kept in at the line. Here's a shot that goes in wide of the net. Melnichuk fires it around the boards. Going to get kept in at the line. And now it gets poked out past McNeil. Rohrbeck's going to pick it up at the penalty box, fire it off the board. Melnichuk moves it up through center for Davis. He gets tripped up. Trying to find that puck again. Here's Sturzelchuk, who fires it back up through center ice. Rohrbeck picks it off and starts it in through center. At the blue line, Rohrbeck turns it over to Hillbeck, trying to get it out of his own zone. Hillbeck fires it down the ice. Not going to have enough for icing. Best has got to hurry to get to the puck. trying to clear it out. Knocked down there by our dog, trying to clear it out, and he wheeled down the ice. 1:35 left to go here in the game. Rohrback trying to keep it in at the blue line. Melnichuk fires it around the boards. The only person there to try and clear it out. Moore knocks it down. Here comes Hill back to start it out, taken away from him. The McCartans tried to hook up to get it out of the zone, and that didn't work. In behind the net. Tapped in by our dog right here in front of us. 1:05 left to go. Tapped into the line by Best. Best going for his backhand. Gets knocked down. Our dog trying to find the loose puck as well to get it through a screen. Rohrback doing all he can to fight for that puck right here in front of us. And he gets it away from a couple of red jerseys, looking for his hat trick, and that shot got blocked. We're in the last minute of play. Here comes Sturzowchuk starting it out. Sturzowchuk getting around his man, looking for a shot, and it went wide of the net. 30 seconds left. Gets past Hunter. Here come the Toros starting out through center ice. Just tripped it out. It gets found by Oshawa, fired down the ice, and it does have enough for an icing call. Face off. Gets won by the Toros. McHenry. Try to get a shot away. They got blocked there by Hunter. There's digging for the puck. Tapped in again by McHenry at the blue line. And Oshawa's going to find that puck. 5 seconds left to go here. Digging for the loose puck. And that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, it came in 3 pucks today. Toros had 3 goals in the first, 3 in the second, and 3 in the third, en route to a 9-0 victory. The first shutout of the year for Christian Thomas. I'm the voice of the Clarington Toros, Mike Jackman.